Hi students, welcome to our physics class now. So in this class we are going to learn about the principle of working of potentiometer and how can we compare the EMFs of two primary cells using potentiometer. That is comparison of EMF values of two primary cells using potentiometer and what is the principle of potentiometer. So it is a 12th class physics, intermediate physics second year in current electricity chapter, most important for 8 marks. So what is a potentiometer? Generally potentiometer is a device used to measure potential difference more accurately, and also it is a device used to measure internal resistance of a cell. And using potentiometer we can also compare the EMF values of two primary cells. So now what is the principle of potentiometer, students? So it works on the principle of potential difference V or denoted by V or E across any part of uniform wire is directly proportional to length of that portion of the wire when a constant current flows through the wire. Simply, potentiometer principle nothing but potentiometer works on the principle that potential difference increases when the length, a part of length of the wire increases. Potential difference decreases when the part of a wire decreases. So this wire is a potentiometer wire. If you select a part of the wire in the potentiometer wire, if its length is L and potential difference across this one is V or E, so V increases with the increase of L, V decreases with the decrease of L. So it means that V is directly proportional to L or E directly proportional to L. But how can we derive that is V directly proportional to L? So for this, students, let V be the potential difference across the wire of length L, resistance capital R and uniform cross-sectional area capital A. If I be the current flowing through the wire, so we are taking a wire of length L and its resistance R, uniform cross-sectional area capital A. Suppose the current passing through the wire is I. From Ohm's law we know that V is equals to IR, and we know that the resistance of the wire is given by the formula capital R is equals to rho L by A, where rho is a resistivity. Now substitute equation 2 in the equation 1, students. So you can get V is equals to I into rho L by A. But I rho by A is taken as a pi. Pi is a potential gradient, students. Potential gradient is nothing but fall of potential per unit length of the wire. Potential drop per unit length of the wire is potential gradient denoted by pi. Pi is equals to I rho by A. But here I is a constant, rho is a constant, cross-sectional area capital A is a constant, that is why pi is taken as a constant. So from this V is equals to I rho by A into L. But I rho by A is taken as pi, students, that is why V is equals to pi L or E is equals to pi L. So pi is taken as a constant, then we can write V directly proportional to L or E directly proportional to L. So V or E, so both are representing here potential difference. So this is the principle of potentiometer, students. So now next topic is comparing the EMFs of two cells using potentiometer, students. So you can see the diagram of the potentiometer. So their primary circuit is there and secondary circuit is there. The secondary circuit consisting of two cells E1 and E2, and primary circuit consists of a battery with EMF E and galvanometer G, that is a moving wire denoted by J1. At the position N1 it is a jockey, at the position N2 it is a jockey 2. So now what about the comparison of EMFs of two cells using potentiometer, students? Let E1 E2 be the EMFs of two cells to be compared. So topic is we want to find the comparison, that is we want to compare the EMFs of two cells using potentiometer, that is why two cells are taken, so their EMFs are E1 and E2 which are to be compared. Now the primary circuit consists of a cell of EMF E, internal resistance R connected in series to a key K1 and rheostat RH. So the primary circuit having, students, you can see a battery or a cell of EMF E and its internal resistance small r and rheostat RH, and which are connected to the key. So K1 there in the form of dot is there, students, at the primary circuit. So all these are said to be so in series, and these are forming primary circuit. Now in the secondary circuit, two cells whose EMFs E1 and E2 to be compared are connected as shown in the figure. So you can see from the point A on the primary circuit, two cells of EMF E1 and E2 are connected with the help of two keys K1 and K2 through the galvanometer. You can see, students, so this is forming secondary circuit. So now first key 1, that is from the cell having EMF E1 and its key consisting of 1 when it is connected to the galvanometer. So that is, you can see, students, first key 1 is connected so that galvanometer is connected to the cell of E1. So when the two terminals of E1 and galvanometer, that is through the K1, that is key 1 on connecting, so you can see the galvanometer comes into contact with the cell E1 but not cell with EMF E2. So now E1 is in contact with the galvanometer. Now the position of the jockey J1 is adjusted on the potentiometer wire. So now you want to adjust the wire denoted by J1 on the potentiometer from the point A till you get a balanced point, that is the indicator in the galvanometer which shows a 0. So which shows a 0, that is balanced point. So now move first K1 is connected so that galvanometer is connected to the cell of EMF1. Now position of the jockey J1 is adjusted on the potentiometer, and note the balanced point AN1 of length L1. So E1 is, from the principle of working of potentiometer we can write, so the EMF of the first cell E1 is equals to pi L1. Similarly, now connect the terminal of the galvanometer with the second cell of EMF E2, so by pressing the key 2. So now find the balancing point. So by moving the jockey and measure the balanced point as N2 whose length is L2. So now EMF of the second cell E2 is equal to pi L2. So it is also written from the principle of working of potentiometer, students. So it is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So divide equation 1 with 2, you can get E1 by E2 is equals to L1 by L2. So this is a formula used to compare the EMF of two cells, students. So you can see again the figure.